Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Dawntrail. In the last episode, we got started with the 7.2 patch quests for the main story. And we found out that the person who appeared in Living Memory was none other than Sphene. Not the endless Sphene, the actual, real, physical, flesh and blood Sphene, who was apparently kept in stasis in the Meso Terminal for 400 years, and did not die of the lightning disease affliction, and so we were able to use the Porxies to cure her, and then bring her up to speed on what's been happening the last 400 years, and giving her a tour of Solution 9. And while we were there, someone tried to kill us. We got blasted with a huge blast of electricity. And the true mastermind behind the Endless thing and the new reconstituted Endless Sphene has revealed himself. I think Sphene here called him Calx. And so, yeah, they want the interdimensional key back, which we're definitely not doing that. So, we need to figure out what it is that we're going to do from here. So that's kind of where we are at. So, let's go ahead and talk to Sphene and get back to it. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. Though it's a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said, and it just so happens that there's something that only you can do right now, right this moment. Let's start with Calx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? I guess we didn't cover that particular subject. We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. Alright, well, the back room is just here, so let's do it. Alright. Oh, Graha's here. And Kryl. Graha. We heard about the ambush. You seem to have weathered it well, but try to avoid straining yourself. Do you hear me? Shale. The sign might yield some clues. Gulja. Are you feeling alright? Yep, we're fine. Wukulmat. We've given the others a summary, but we can wait on the details if you need some rest. And see. To think that Kryl's parents were once members of preservation. Alright.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphere, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation without being swayed by emotion.
Calyx, not Calyx. Okay, there.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by Preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Underkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
Right, because we saw that.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for Preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the Storm Surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
Well, sometimes the best way to deal with a trap is to spring it. We have a lead? I say we follow it.
Agreed. And besides, you owe him for that bolt of lightning.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
All right then. Graha. In the world of Spheen's memories, the town was already submerged. Given their dire circumstances, I expect the people considered stripping the castle for materials to rebuild. For the structure to endure even now, it speaks to its importance to the Alexandrians as well as their resilience. Cryo. Calyx determines how many will become endless, but leaves the choice of who in the hands of the people. Is this his idea of fairness, or does he simply not care? Perhaps he considers all to be worthy of salvation. But it's too early for such speculation. Alright, Shale. I'm working on securing a route to the Foundation sector. Please sit tight for a while. Gulu? According to the records from Uewata. Alright, Uewata. There we go. My mother was investigating orogenics for her own research into souls. There was map data for orogenics in the records, and that's how we learned about the castle in the Foundation sector. Okay. Buklamat. At last we have a plan. Let's make it count. Alright. Alright, thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly but surely. Alright, what are we going for? More creamy alpaca pasta. I don't know what seem. Alright, Shale. Right, I believe I plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigation to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Gulja. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. Alright, with such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Alrighty then. Alright, let's see here. Government sector. How far are we going? All the way, it would seem. Alright. I don't think I've ever been back here. Alright, let's chat with everybody. Kryl. Though it was but from a distance, I remember the site of Alexandria's castle in the virtual domain. I wonder how it looks now compared to then. Speed? From here, we head to the very bottom of Everkeep. I can't help but feel nervous, returning there after so long. Gahatia? Calyx has all but invited us, so we must assume that we are expected. And Wuklamat. Oblivion's gotten us permission to use the lift. It's nice when things can move quickly. I doubt lift attendant has anything to say. Everything has been arranged for your passage to the Foundation sector. Yep. Okay. Shale, let's go. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Tishalja's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below orogenics. The castle is the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Ayami, take this communicator with you. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. Alright, the Underkeep is now accessible. I guess we have Graha, Kryl, Wuklamats as our... Yep, as our crew here. And that all makes sense. So, let's go ahead. Been a little bit since I played Red Mage, so I might be a little rusty. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and have ourselves some
There are
creamy...
beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Okay. We'll have our creamy alpaca pasta. Sand cake, huh?
Hold still.
Okay, yep.
Allow me.
It's coming back. Alright, Underkeep Hornfly. Alright. Actually, can you jump down there? Yeah, you can. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. I was kind of messing that up.
Now I'll show you.
Take that!
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
And the music is pretty calm and understated at the moment. All right. One more pull, then first boss. And We'll see what that has in store for us.
Now I'll show you.
Allow me.
They're not actually close enough together for my AoE to work. All right. So I'll work on single targeting them down. Okay.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Gargant. Sure, this is probably a Final Fantasy IX reference, but I don't remember. Oh, okay. I have to pay attention to its cast. Alright, what's it doing? Follow them. Okay. Alright, are those going to expand? Oh. Ah. Okay. Try again. Almighty Racket. Okay, all right. Get behind it. I just didn't catch what the name of that ability was. Okay, so here does its line AoE. AoE. Okay, nope, it's moving. There. Chilling Chirp. Alright, that's a 2. Now it's going to Almighty Racket. Alright. Alright, can we stay here? Okay. There. Okay. Oh. Was not expecting the Almighty Racket there. Come on. Heal. Okay, good. Almighty Racket's going that way. Here come the balls again. Almighty Racket again. Okay.
Good work. Now, proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
All right. Got through that one. And there's the castle.
Hold still.
Take that!
All right, next group. I don't know what those balls are sitting there. Probably just scenery.
Back off. Hold still.
Underkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle.
That is a steep descent.
Upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's jammed communications. Stay alert.
Hold on.
All right. And the next group, that should be the last one before the next boss.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
All right. What do we got? Soldier S0. Oh, just jumping right in there, huh? Whoop. Initiating mobile combat maneuvers. Sector by sector. Okay. Okay. Alright, I had to pay a little bit more attention to what that actually does. Alright, again. Okay, it's gonna be that side. Alright. Makes sense. Alright, those are probably just lines. Okay, spread those out. Oh, okay. Ooh, hold the phone. Okay, here. Be over here. All right, we're good. All right, not too bad.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Bygone laser cannons. All right.
Hold on.
Oh, hello. Okay, which way to go? I don't think it matters. So...
Hold on.
Oh, those things. Alright, anything else around here? Nope. Alright, we got a big boy here.
Just the beginning.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Okay, what do you got? Alright, railguns. Okay, those are going to be important. Indefatigable defense, Valia Pira.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
Alright, let's see what you got.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Hold still!
How will you handle this?
Alright, what do we got? Okay, okay.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Okay, yep, there's the railguns.
Let us see what this yields.
Oh. Ooh, that's bad.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Oh, we're starting over, buddy, so, Alright, so that's gonna have a forward-facing AoE.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this? Let us introduce more weaponry.
Alright, we're good where we are. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, we're good.
Let us see what this yields.
Alright. Oh, goodness gracious. Got me again. Alright. Alright.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Come on. Pay attention to what you're doing.
How will you handle this? Let us introduce more weaponry.
Alright, just stay behind it.
Let us see what this yields.
There we are. Stay behind it.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Okay. Which one's going to be first? That one's going to be first. And then this one. Okay, and stack marker.
Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Alright, That one's gonna be first. Oh, plus railguns, plus railguns. Alright, that one's gonna... Oh! Okay, we're alright. We're not alright. Alright, give me a second. Okay. I think we're back close to where we were before.
Hold still.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Alright, is one of them gonna move? Yes, one of them is gonna move. Gonna move there. Yep, yep. And I do not want to be in front of it. You never, ever, ever want to be in front of it.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Just the beginning.
Alright, so I think we've seen all of its sequences. Alright, which one is going to move? That one is. That's going to be over there. And then it's going to do its front AoE thing. Alright, and I'm going to sit myself... Oh, that's going to be a bad spot. No, we're okay. I could probably limit break it, but it's sorry, too late.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Alright. Gave me a surprising amount of trouble, but got it. Okay, let's get my loot. Did I actually get any gear? Nope. Okay. Let's see what it's got next for us.
Calix was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sveen and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sphene.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sphene?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
We've been teleported. To a boss chamber.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else. You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data.
Hello
Attaining
there.
a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia! Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her. The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide! Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Ah, there it is.
All right. Well, we now have a trial boss to fight. So, we'll go ahead and end the episode here, and we will start the episode with the fight, and we'll see how that goes. All right. So for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.